The following mini-series is brought to you and sponsored by Universal Tile. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. Now it's like, I'll see I'm lucky if I see 4 people in 2 weeks. If I see 4 people in 1 week, yeah, that's it.
So is it always intercourse or like?
No. Well, so this girl did a study on us, and it was on our use of condoms, because it was like, we don't have, there's no STDs that ever come out of these places, and it's just like, it's a phenomenon. So she said, well, maybe it's the use of condoms. So she gave us $25 to answer this questionnaire about our use of condoms. And one of the questions was, what's actual penetration time? And all of us answered anywhere from 1 to 4 minutes at the most. So what they found out was that we changed our condoms quite often. We weren't carrying around one dirty condom, for, years like many guys would do. And we changed our condoms often, and intercourse, and even during intercourse, started getting loose, we'd change that condom. So the actual penetration time isn't all. And guys think that they want to just for an hour. They think they do. But you put them on top, you make them get done in 4 minutes, okay?
So that does bring me to my next question.
Oh, I do have one more question.
So what I say I do is 100% what I do for a living is give confidence, hope, and validation. So they all want to know that they can fuck, and that their dick still works, and if it doesn't work, that they can do something to fix it.
Do you?
And I lie like a motherfucker.
I don't know if you're going to get any more. I don't know if you're going to get more clients after this, but you can come just work on the podcast with us.
Okay, so then I don't know.
No, honey, here, no. You just do this, and this, and your dick is going to start getting hardy. And it's truthfully, it is. You know what? You change your diet. Your dick is a muscle. You got to get blood and oxygen to it. It has to circulate. So you got to treat your dick like a muscle. It's not gonna get hard. So you have to work. If you don't work a muscle, if you don't use your muscle, then it's gonna atrophy.
Well, yeah.
You're welcome for the men that are listening.
Yeah, you male viewers, listen up.
You're welcome. Make sure to take note. So Amy, before and our audience has a few questions, but I've been dying to ask you this. So you based off of the picture, seeing the interviews, seeing all of that, you are a stunning female, and you obviously do a lot to stay in shape. With the amount of activity that you can have any given day, or I know you said recently, the numbers have gone down, but even with that being said, back when you were, you're having 10 or 12 occasions a day, what do you do to stay in shape? Because you have to have a lot of stamina in order to do that.
Kegels.
Yeah, but Kegels, like, what do you
that too. But no, my shoulders are shot. They're shot to hell. Because you get these guys behind you, and they put all their weight on you as much as and like, if I got someone laying all their weight on me and they're behind me, I'll just let go and let them fall. Be like, look, motherfucker, you can't fucking put all your weight on me. Jesus Christ, I'm small. You're lucky I'm strong.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a lot yeah, so my shoulders are shot, but I'm doing, I do exercises and physical therapy. And like, if I have a really good party that the guy is fucking for, 20 minutes, 30 minutes straight, 40 different positions, I'm shot for a couple days. Because the endorphins kick in and the orgasms are flowing, and I'm just fucking doing all the 500 different positions, just bringing balls to the walls, and this is good, fucking everything. And then, the next day you're just like, what the fuck happened, man? I can't move. So if you're paying $20,000 for me, you figure it's for 3 days, not for the fucking 4 hours you're with me or 5 hours you're with me. It's for the next 2 days. I'm going to feel it too.
Whoa, how much?
So, the 2 or 3 days that they're with you, like, how much sex is there being had?
How much sex?
Yeah.
How much sex? It depends. Like most guys, I mean, It's the diet. Look, our guys the Americans have been chemically castrated. It's over. I get kids and virgins and young, college students and military and all kinds, all ages. And it's not like it was 30 years ago. They've been chemically castrated through toxins and through food and through whatever else it is. And so I meet very few people that can just keep on keeping on. Except for you get a guy like, oh my God, he won't be able to ejaculate and his dick is half mass. And he's going to be pull on, fuck, suck, make something happen. Nothing's gonna fucking happen, okay? But you're going at it for like 9-10 hours going, what the fuck, man, you gotta stop.
Amy, you are awesome. Wait, did you
Amy,
40 different positions? Like, I was like, wait,
there's any position you want, Shaba.
but I'm trying to, like, how did you, like, fill the positions in my mind?
I'll make up shit as I'm going on. Yeah, put your leg here and put this. You try this. Here, try.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
super funny when I'm with, like, if I have a couple and the woman is cool, she's cool. And I'll just be like, I'll be straddled on the guy. I'll look at her like, have you ever fucked him in the ass? Yeah, let's do that.
What is that?
What is what, right?
What is that like having sex with a couple though? Like they're coming in and like, how does that like, are they
It's so
off?
much work. Here's what it's like. It's like the woman will be like, oh, I'm so scared and dying for 6 months. You're fucking holding her hand and talking to her, walking her through it. Then she gets there, has a couple drinks, she gets rambunctious and gets her, her liquid courage and just uses the fuck out of you and not knowing what she's doing. Okay. And then they leave and don't even give you a review. That's what couples are, because they want to pretend like it never happened. You know, I don't know.
Oh, so
I'm
okay.
being way too honest today.
Oh, you're
No.
oh my gosh.
And then or else you'll have a couple, or she's like, she thought, but if she thinks she could do it, she can't. You can tell that, you can tell the women that are just doing it just for, I don't know what they're like. I'm like, I hope you get a fucking kitchen out of this, man. The fucking swimming pool, brand new kitchen, and a fucking
Yes.
and
Amy, don't
new
you?
car, because you really don't want to fucking be here. I can see.
This is our new bestie right here.
Oh my God, you are a vibe. I can't even.
Okay, this is going to be an immature question. I wasn't going to ask you this, but you brought his name up. I just want to ask you. If you can't answer it, I understand.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker. He's right where he belongs. And he should
Oh,
not get out. The fucker's an actor and you're gonna let him out for dementia. Do you don't think he's acting, you fucking dumbasses? But that's Los Angeles for you.
Right.
Yeah, he's
okay.
right where he belongs.
You're not a fan.
No, never was. He's disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting. And he thought that he had rights to every fucking woman that walked in front of his path, regardless of who or why she was there. He could take her and take her by the neck and right on her tits and have her grab his dick. Who the fuck is it? I mean, he scared the fuck out of a lot of girls. He pulled this shit on me. And I saw him do it with so many girls. I mean, AVN, and they just, like I said, they think that they have rights to it and that they have a right to access because you're a sex worker or you're a porn star or whatever. And it couldn't be further from the truth. I saw him do this so time and time and time again. He used to always hang out at the Rainbow Club on Sunset Boulevard. He had a condominium close to there, and he hung out there. And he would take you to this really shit, small, nasty fucking bathroom in the kitchen. And I heard girls talk about it, and I was like, "Oh, he took me back there once," and I was not having any of it. Okay, so I mean, it wasn't as big as like maybe 3 by 4 feet. Okay, so you're sitting on a toilet. You can only stand facing the toilet. I went and hopped on the back of that toilet, and I lifted my skirt, and I'm pissed all over him. I said, "Look, Ron, I learned how to squirt." And that wasn't without him raping me all over the place at first AVN, first time I ever met him for like 2 days. Yeah.
Wait, was that
Had I known that was going on, I don't know if I could have even got involved in it because I think Dennis was alive at the time. I probably couldn't have got involved in it, but I sure as fuck wanted to go to that trial and say, you know what? And go see him in jail and say, you know what? You're right where you belong. You are right where you belong.
holy shit?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well,
There's
yeah.
other guys. There's other guys in the industry too. One just got like blackballed and fired. It was a big name in it. And he had assaulted me at ABM once too. And I tried to get on there, you know, get involved with that. And the porn stars wouldn't respond to the prostitute. Like I couldn't be involved in it. And I'm like, I got pictures, dude.
Why couldn't you be involved?
Yeah.
I guess they just didn't, they were like, there's this thing between porn stars and prostitutes that, legal prostitutes anyhow. We make so much money. I mean, they'll do it in a multiracial midget gangbang and bukkake from 500 guys for like $200. Like, well, and fucking be like, you're a star.
Wow.
Whereas, we're not, you can't even, it's not, I don't think anyone does $200 at the brothels anymore. I don't think you need at least $1,000 to get in these places anymore. It's not a rich man's sport. I mean, it's not for everyone. But basically, it's Make-A-Wish for the socially inept. But you still gotta have money.
Oh no, she did it.
Oh. So let me ask you this. Say, for instance, my name is Denver Jones, and Denver Jones is going to see Air Force Amy. And you know what I would like, Amy? Off the menu, a la carte. I would like you to touch my testicles. I would like you to stroke my penis. I hope my kids don't listen. Stroke my penis. And then I want to have sex for 2 hours. And I want, what would that cost?
Mm.
You can
I'm gonna tell
determine.
you off the air.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's like that's just like this legal prostitute code of conduct. You would never, I mean, you get idiots, you get new girls that give prices, but you don't give prices.
You-
Here's why.
I
If you
love
give
it.
a price, he's gonna shop around until it
Yep.
gets all over. But well, Amy said she would do it for this. Well, Susie said she'd do it for that. Well, then and they get you down to nothing. Also, what if you tell a guy it's $1,000? He comes in, you find out he's a billionaire, and he actually had like 100,000 to blow. You're gonna be pulling shit all out your sleeve and out your ass and trying to back. So you start high and go and negotiate down. And if people knew what it really cost, they wouldn't fucking go there.
Right.
I mean, some people do. I mean, we lose a lot of business. I think we have lost a lot of business. I think it's pretty much over for legal brothels. It's kind of, because some girls have their day, and it's not like, and it's not, and I can tell you it's not my age because younger girls aren't booking like we did back then. It's just, it's too available.
Available.
It's just, yeah, the internet killed us.
It makes sense. It totally does.
It does.
Between, that OnlyFans and all that other stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, everybody. I mean, you just go on Twitter and it's just like there's so many prostitutes and they're so gorgeous and they come to you and they fly to you and they give their schedule and prices and reviews but still that's gotta be dangerous for people. I mean,
yeah,
it's dangerous. I can't work independent. I think that someone would just turn me in to the feds to make an example out of me. I'm sure I would be made an example of. And then also, I'm just too famous. I mean, some crackpot. Yeah, it just was too dangerous.
it's too dangerous, and you are too famous. Yeah, 100%.
It's yeah.
Amy, what, obviously there's laws that come into play, but why do you think in Nevada, is it correct?
Yeah.
Why do you think in Nevada, it's so common and able to be legalized through, the government that,
Well, it isn't common. It was just that prostitution was very prevalent during the silver mining days, during the silver strike in the mines up here. Okay. So prostitutes are, like I said, nomadic and they go where the money is. So they went to the gold strike. So there's Deadwood and Virginia City. So Nevada was always steeped in prostitution since the mining days, and it stayed. And some guys came out, and they'd have little brothels, and pop up here and pop up there, and you pay off the local authorities, and that's okay. And I think it's like that, like in every town, except most of them maybe got run off, or they're just underground now. Like when they ask where 300,000 children are, well, when it's it's right next door to you. It's in your town. It's right there. You just don't see it. So
Right.
throughout the years, they would just grease off more. They go from county to county. If it got tough if it got hot in this county, they pick up and go to the next one and pay off, all the officials. So it's all politics and corruption. And then Joe Conforti just greased enough palms and just made it to where he could put one on solid ground. And I think it was 1971, and I think it started with this Stardust, which now became the Moonlight, actually. So it just was a matter of just paying off the officials. I mean, maybe we have the most corrupt officials, which can't be good. There has to be more. Other places.
I believe it. Hey, I have a question for you. I saw you were on Fox News. This was a while ago. It could have been, I think it was a little while ago, but
Yeah.
is there a lot of politicians? Is there a lot of politicians that come through?
I don't see them, and I never would. I won't. Like I said, I told Jesse, I steer clear of politicians. They are not on my radar. I want nothing to do with it. I've seen too many. I've seen too many movies, and I watch the ID channel, man. No fucking way. Yeah, no, I want nothing to do with athletes, entertainers, or politicians.
Wow.
Athletes and entertainers have groupies, and they expect to get it for free. They don't spend money. That like Hunter Biden, he wasn't spending any money. He was just getting he was seeing a drug dealer that was getting her her groove on.
No
So,
shit.
yeah, no politician. I don't. But when rumor or I've heard that Mustang. I mean, the girls were in the 70s. The girls were doing $20 parties, but they were all politicians, and and they were very well taken care of in other ways. I'm just too much of a straight shooter, and I'm just like, my numbers speak for themselves. I've got the money. I don't trade anything. I pay I pay my own way, and that's just the way I operate. I pay my own way, man. I don't need any favors. I don't want any bullshit.
Right.
But I am very, very, very good at what I do.
I love that she said that. I am very, very good at what we do.
I am very, very, very good at what I do. Making someone feel like $1 million. Yeah. Making someone feel comfortable right off the bat and vibing with them, and like I said, making them feel like $1 million and that's what you pay for.
Amy, what if, okay, we have
Unless
a
you're
lot
a real asshole, you want me to treat you like an asshole. I love it. I can do that too. But guys like hang out with me because I'm like a guy's girl,
We hope you're enjoying the miniseries with Air Force Amy. This concludes episode 4 of 5. Episode 5 will follow. This miniseries is brought to you by Universal Tile in Hartford. You can visit them at universaltile.biz.